Going down, baby. Al York Sports, you heard? Make sure everybody checking in, you heard? TGI Friday, baby. Yes, sir. We got Momo in the building, baby. You know I have to get you them Cub colors, baby. With the C. With the C, baby. You know I got you, fam. Let's get it, baby. Another Friday, baby. Hopefully we get my girl from Tokyo in the building. Part-time, bro. Hopefully everything goes smooth. That's what we hoping. Yes, sir, Mo. You already know, Mo. Mo, you can hit him with that Chicago, with the blue shirt shit again. You heard? Fuck that. Same blue shirt, different hat. You heard? Shout out to everybody tapping in, man. Al York Sports every Friday for a decade, baby. For a decade. Yes. We got part-time bro in the building, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pull you in about a couple minutes. Let me do my shenanigans real quick. Got some shenanigans to do. Then I'm going to pull you in. Let more people come in the building. Brian Breezy in the building. Let's go, baby. Everybody tapping in. The more, the merrier. And you know how I do, man. I like to give it up, man. I'm not a Colts fan, but I'm repping this for two people. My man Steve and part-time bro's husband. Big Colt fans, not me. I love this player, though, but I'm not a Colt fan. Let me get that out there real quick. TPK in the building. You got my audio guy / security / everything, man. Omar Vargas in the building. I see you, baby. This is the shout-out moment. I told you come early, you getting the shout-out. They're lucky I don't get on my Brucey B shit. To my main man, to my main man. Brucey B from Harlem, baby. Yes, sir. TGI Friday, X-Man in the building. Suge Knight in the building. Everybody tapping in. Don't go nowhere. Hopefully we get my girl from Tokyo in the building. Part-time bro. Let me lower this right here. Give me a minute, guys. Okay. Want to say what's up to everybody. Make sure everything good. TGI Friday, like I always tell y'all, no drinking and driving. You have to be on top of yours because nobody's going to be on top of yours for you. Remember that. And like my wife always tells me, regret is at the end. Low in the building, few checks. There's only a few, baby. Yeah, so, just be on your shit, man. We older here. We ain't getting younger. Don't do nothing, man. If I got to tell y'all every week, don't make that mistake. That's going to determine the rest of your life in a negative format. Positive, I'm all for it. You getting that bag, you getting that money, do you. But if you're going to do something that's going to change your life on a negative format, you better at least think about it because regret is at the end. Let me start this show, and now we're going to get it popping, baby. Al York Sports, baby. A decade, baby. What we going to do, 2 decades? Can we do 20 years? I'm hoping to get on by there, but if I got to do another 20 years, I love doing what I love to do, man. And I get no better feeling than dropping knowledge on y'all, man. Giving y'all that work, man. That hard work that I put for thousands of fucking months. Watching games, studying games, knowing the X and O's of the game. Let me say it right. Learning the X and O's of the game, the gambling aspect of the game, the what to do in critical situations of the game. You know what I mean? And of course, closing out games. Nobody did it better than the GOAT MJ. MJ the best closer I ever seen. And then Mariano second on that. But like I said, man, everybody tapping in. Love everybody. Enjoy the show, man. All right, let me take these off. Then we're going to start the show. Then I'm going to call part-time bro. Wait, part-time bro, I'm going to call you in. Shout out to Joel Santana. That's my guy. He going to get another shout out anyway because he get 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? All right, shout out. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Peace to the shooter, coast to coast Mike. My man George Santana, if y'all need those dope design pieces, man. My man's right here. Hit him up on his inbox, George Santana. He'll give you a sample, then you gotta start paying, bro. You know, nobody could live out here for free, man. Last I know, they're charging for water and vegetables, and that's supposed to be free. That's God's food, and they charging for that. So hit my man up. He'll definitely take care of you, man. And the R, shout out to my little man, the R, and also Chico Lynchton that been acting real strange lately, but hopefully he'll come back around to his senses. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep him on deck because everybody go through shit, but he acting super duper strange. Hopefully we'll get him back on deck. Shout out to Arrowhead Media. Like I said, they do all the editing, content. They mobile. They can go where you at long as you in Las Vegas, though. You can't be in Miami. They're not that big yet. But if you're in Las Vegas, set up an appointment. They'll show up. The only advice I'm going to give you is make sure you take care of your appointment, because if you don't, you're going to get charged regardless. Ask for Candelaria. Like I said, Arrowhead Media, 702 Candy Candelaria. Get your work done. Stop being cheap and pay for your shit. Also, Fire Sticks on deck. You already know, for the Lolo and the Al York Sports Apparel. I'm going to continue to develop names for us. Everything's going to be stamped Al York Sports. My man Rob was like, Al, you should just do Al York Sports. I said, Rob, I've been doing a contest for like damn near 8-9 years. Ain't nobody just want to wear Al York shit. Motherfuckers love me, but motherfuckers just don't want to wear Al York Sports shit. But if I could stamp it with different names, then we know, then we got something going, all right? Let's go. Let me get this little thing out the way first, then I'm going to call him his part-time bro. Okay, we're going to start real quick. NFL Week 12. Oh, my gosh, I thought we started yesterday, man. How we in Week 12? That means we only got like, 5-6 weeks with the bye left, and then maybe 3 to 4 weeks of the playoffs? This is why football is so great, because you get so little of it. It's not like NBA and MLB. It seems like that shit lasts too long. Real talk. You go on vacation for 3-4 months, come back, MLB still playing, still not even in the playoffs, none of that. Not taking none away, because I love the diamond and I love the hardwood, but it's nothing like NFL football. I mean, if you could take away the funny shit, you know what I mean about the funny shit, then the NFL would be perfect, but nothing's perfect. Remember that. But it's still a hell of a game. It's still hella fun to watch, and we all love it, and it's just going too fast. Let me pivot real quick, because I got to get Miss Part-Time Pro in the building sooner than later. Okay, now, the Yankees, they got to re-sign Clay Bellinger. He's willing to take a pay cut to come back. Now, I'm hearing Tucker. I like Tucker, but Tucker won 300 M's. We already got Cole at 300 M's. We got Free maybe at 200 M's. We got Judge over 300 M's. And John Carlos finishing a 300 M contract. I don't want to sign Tucker for 300 M's. If he's going to come with a somewhat discount, maybe 200 M's, yes. But I'd rather go Bells, who we could probably get Bells under 200. He's not as good as Tucker, but he's right there. And he's got an MVP unlike Tucker. But if he could get to MVP form, then it makes all the sense in the world. And we got to get another pitcher. I know we got a staff. We got Free. We got Gill. We got Schlichter. We got Clark Schmidt that's coming back. Rondon, Garrett Cole. But this is the thing. We don't know what Garrett Cole is bringing back to the table. You know, you got that arm surgery. It could take him a year or two to get back into form. I mean, in full form. Paul Skeens is out there, man. We got all the pieces. He doesn't want to stay in Pittsburgh. I don't want to hear the shit's impossible. Pittsburgh could get 5 players for him. That would improve their team. Now, Paul Skeens is their all-star. It's their superstar. He's going to draw the crowd. I get it. But you're not going to get more wins. He's only out there every 4th day. When you could get everyday players, 4 guys or 5, maybe a pitcher, 4 players, and you could make that team immediately better, but you're going to miss, you're not going to have a star. So that's what's going to hurt the Pirates. That's what they worry about, because they're trying to sell out these seats. But if you want to make your team better, you go to the Yankees. We got 4 or 5 bodies for you, and we sure could use Cy Young winner Paul Skeens. Okay, Let me pivot real quick. Huge fight in Saudi Arabia. Let me say right, Saudi Arabia. Tomorrow, I'm going to start with the Devin Haney, the Dream, 32-0, 15 knockouts versus Brian Norman. Now, this is crazy because he's 28-0 with 22 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? And the fight is only 110 either way. So if the arm makers are making it 110 either way, that means this kid, Brian Norman, is the truth. I haven't followed up on him enough to know how good he is. But then I'm going to make it only 110 and Devin Haney's supposed to be the star? That don't sound right. So this is going to be, it looks like it's going to be a great fight. The over-under is 10.5 rounds. They thinking it's going to go over because it's minus 210 for the over. No, I'm lying. 270 for the over, 220 for the comeback on the under. So they saying the fight's going to go over, decision type of fight. But I don't know enough about this Norman, but at 110, that's kind of scary. And then the other fight, we got David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde, the Mexican monster. But he's at minus 1,700. He's 30-0, 24 KOs. Anthony Yarde, 27-3, 24 knockouts. 1,700. You can only bet Yarde at plus 950. Nobody's going to lay 1,700. But you can do the over-under, 9.5 rounds. The over's only 120. The under's even money. That's where you make that bet. You don't want to lay 1,700 unless you're going to take the long shot and Yarde, 100 wins you 950. That'd probably be the best bet. But we know he ain't going to beat the Mexican monster. So you might as well fuck with the totals. You have a better opportunity to come out with bread with that. Part-time, bro, where you at? Let's get this party started, baby. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Steve Levine in the building. Steve Levine just tapped in. Neil Stewart got my man. Now, you know what I like about Neil Stewart? Even though the Jets is stinking up the joint, Neil still show face. I respect a motherfucker who show face. Not that, like, I don't want to start shit, but Met fans talk shit all year, and when they losing, you can hear a pin drop. Neil Stewart show face. Let me try to get, let me hope this works to go in the building. I don't want to try like 130 different times. Hopefully we could get it in the building sooner than later. I'm praying. You in?
Hello!
All right, we got her in. We got her in the building. Miss Part-Time Bro out in Tokyo, Japan, if I'm saying it right.
Comedy
Central.
Tokyo, Japan. And Al York, I would wear an Al York hat and shirt. What do you mean not everybody wants to wear an Al York shirt? I want to wear one.
No, I meant like just to have those names.
Oh, okay,
that's why I got numerous different names, but I got them all stamped. Not this one, this is an old hat, but I got them all stamped. But you gotta have more if you want to continue this slot thing I'm doing. Because everybody's just not gonna want that one hat, so that's why I switch it up so much. But I gotta send you one now that we're talking about it. I should have been send you yours, but it's like you so far. I don't even know if that shit get out there.
You know what? I'll send you a little box from Japan as well.
That sounds great. So how you doing before we get this great show started? We always love having you on. You always a person that people love to see. People hit me in my inbox. Oh, when you gonna get the girl back on? So yeah, and another thing I gotta give you credit for, a lot of females are now today, they're starting to get in the sports game, been for the last couple of years, but everybody can't do it.
Right.
So if you had anything to say to any female that would like to take this route, maybe in their 18 years old, 20, what would you tell them how to go about it? Like, what would you tell them to do?
I think for so long, especially when I first started, and I'm in my late 30s now, and I've been in the media game for like 10 years now. And one thing what I wish I would have done at the beginning of my career is and no offense to the men who hate on women who think they don't know sports. I wish I would have just used my personality and fought back, but I took it too personal. Gotcha. Like, I wish I would have just trolled back and owned my shit because I knew what I knew. I just wasn't confident enough. Second of all, create your own lane because they're going to try to put you in a box.
Right.
And focus on what you're good at and what sport you know. And don't be afraid. you don't have to know everything.
Right.
For some reason, like I think some girls try to go out there and prove themselves like they know everything. Like you don't have
Right.
to know everything. Just focus on like what you know and what you're
Right.
good at. So,
Facts.
and Al York, we've been in this game for a while. Social
Facts.
media, everything is changing the landscape of sports. So, you
Indeed.
know, I'm excited to see more women though getting involved in sports. It's a lot of fun. It's like 49% of NFL fans are now women.
Got you. Now, one thing I will say that to your advantage, kind of it worked with me also, is the comedian aspect of the game.
Yeah.
You know, the talking around people, the getting used to be around people. I think that helps you severely, you know, when you do your sports because you're already immune to that kind of stuff. You feel me?
I don't know if you guys, if any of you Al York viewers are familiar with, you might not know the name, but you'd recognize her from Football Sundays on Fox. Laura Oakman, she was one of my mentors.
Right.
And I used to be so insecure when I first started because everyone had a master's in journalism. She's like, oh my God, you have the superpower. You're a comedian that knows football. Like, use that to your advantage. So I used to try to be all professional and like a journalist, and that's just not who I am. I'm real and raw, okay? I'm just gonna be who I am, okay?
There you go.
I got jokes. I got jokes, Al York, and I genuinely just love sports.
I know you do. And you love your team. Ain't nobody love your teams as much as you do.
Look at the new fit. Look at the new fit, man.
There you go. And mind you, I'm not trying to downplay. You represent them, and they 4-6, and you still representing them. That's like my Cowboys, who are 4-5-1. I mean, I don't represent them like you do. I talk trash about them, but you represent yours like there's no, like it ain't going out of style.
I'm not delusional though. I'm not delusional, fan out.
No, I know that, but
I just like you can't like. That's not a. I hate week to week fans. I hate week to week fans. Like
bandwagon fans.
This team has made me miserable
they like Seattle and Kansas
life.
City. Yeah, they like Seattle and Kansas City now. Like, where was you?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get started. I just wanted to tap into that.
No, I appreciate you. I just like and listen, and it is a grind to work in media, though. It is you have to want it. We're going to be working holidays, days, 24 hours, 24/7, and if you want it, like that's your life. It's your life. Like it's a full time. You don't stop at the 5 p.m. Look at you right now making content where, you know, it's sports 24/7. It is a grind. It is a grind.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a moment that I go without sports, maybe till late night when I go watch my movie for 2 hours. I got to watch a movie.
You have to make a lot of sacrifices.
I got to even things out with the movie, but it's all sport. But let's get started. Thank you for the education. Hopefully a lot of girls that do watch the show can hear you and use that, and hopefully it can help them, which I know it will, because this is self-experience.
Yeah, no, and listen, I grinded. I've worked Super Bowls. I mean, I've done it in my own way, and there's more than one way to do it. So you don't need to work at ESPN to be successful in this. So just
there you go. I like that. I like that.
The Al York Show.
Okay, you ready to go?
Let's go.
We going to Houston, NRG Stadium last night as the Houston Texans defeated the Buffalo Bills 23-19 in a real close game last night. Josh Allen getting sacked 7 times for 80 yards. I mean, that defense was lit in Houston. But saying all that, Buffalo Bills had the ball late in the red zone and still could have won the game. But if you watch that Josh Allen pass, I mean, what was he thinking? He had a guy wide open by himself and going across the field. He's looking dead at him, and he threw it to the middle, what caused a lot of people to think the game was funny. I'm not going to say the game was funny. I'm going to say pressure busts pipes. He's been hit so much that he probably got scared shit and just let the ball go because he was getting popped yesterday. I mean, there was a play where I thought he was going to be out for the season because his left leg kept shaking. Yeah. You know, like it was out of control shaking. I'm like, oh, he's gone. Last time I seen that, that's like some concussion-related type of where your legs moving like that. But this boy came back, what, a possession later? I mean, they don't make him as tough as the general. But light us a little bit about the game. Houston was up in the first half, 2016. It was crazy how it ended. A run back and then a drive with a minute. I mean, I had Buffalo money line first half, and I fucking lost because they couldn't get it stopped. But like I said, it ended 23-19. Talk to us a little bit about the game last night.
You know, Al York, you were probably right a couple weeks ago to put money line on the first half of the Buffalo Bills. Like who? And when you're looking at this game, you're looking at the schedule. You're going down. You're like, all right, cool for survivor pool. You think? I mean, you thought the Bills were just going to cruise past. I'm sorry, not a C.J. Stroud and the Houston Texans with their healthy, good defense now. A Davis Mills, Houston Texans.
No, but he's been solid.
He's what you want as a backup quarterback.
He might be the best backup quarterback in the NFL right now.
Yeah, he had 2 touchdowns.
Unless you want to count Joe Flacco as one, but he's been starting.
Well, the narrative has shifted with the Houston Texans because everyone, they're like, oh, frauds. Maybe they're not that good. D'Amico Ryan's like, but their defense was injured. Their defense is good. Their defense carried them. But my more focus on, and now it's going to be crazy because the Houston Texans are 6-5 now, and this AFC South is going to get interesting between the Colts, Jaguars, and the Texans.
It's going to be crazy, and Buffalo's a couple games behind New England. They'll get in the playoffs, but the thing is, I'm thinking New England will probably salvage the division because their schedule's a lot easier. So what Buffalo's hoping is that somebody can beat New England because they still got a head-to-head with them at New England.
Now, kudos to the Texans defense taking care of business yesterday. To sack Josh Allen, and it was actually 8 times. 8 times is, and I think
you sure? Because I read up 7 for 80. I just read it up.
Yeah. So, but what that's insane to sack Josh Allen that many times. Let's just straight up that.
He never got sacked that much.
It's Josh Allen. Like, you don't sack that Josh Allen. And the fact that the Buffalo Bills still had James Cook had a really good day, over 100 yards running day, and they lost the game against a really good defense. This is my thing, though. I have defended the Bills for so long, and I think it's because I like the Bills and I want them to win. But I think their window has closed. Their defense is absolute garbage.
They trash. They played good late yesterday, but they still trash.
They do, but then they critical turnovers, critical mistakes, and you cannot, they had this opportunity in their hands the last couple years, and it's done. Shut the window, it's done. Also, I'm not betting on the Bills at all the rest of the year.
Well, listen to me. They fucked me up the last 2 years in the contest. -7 at home, both games. Lost outright. In the last man standing, they fucked me twice.
Their defense is garbage. Their offensive line is garbage. They have some weapons, and I still believe in Josh Allen. I still think he's the top quarterback in the NFL, but they're done. They're done.
They almost like the you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. They like the Indianapolis coach with Peyton Manning, remember?
Yeah.
But there was a time where he got injured. Remember that neck injury?
Yeah.
They went like, what was it, 2-15 and 3 and whatever. But then he comes back and he's just a pure winner. I think Josh off that team, they'll probably have that same record.
Oh, 100%.
He's Superman over there. But even being Superman, even Superman needs some weapons. Like, he needs some weapons. Okay, Cook is basically better than mediocre, having a great year. I know he made an All-Pro 4 times, but he ain't your stud running back. Let's keep it real.
No.
They got Kincaid, who's a better than average tight end. No real, Shaquille ain't no real. Shaquille's a tier 3 in any other team.
Yeah, no.
Coleman got the potential to be a tier 2, tier 1, but they don't have no big playmakers. This is why I don't understand why Buffalo didn't at least get defensive help if you're not going to get offensive help. They did what they did in the trade deadline. What did they do to improve the team?
And I think they thought acquiring Bosa but their defense just is
like Bosa looked done out there.
Garbage.
Like Khalil Mack. You know how Khalil Mack, like, they had a moment, but that was it. Like, he's only a replica of himself, just like Khalil Mack is a replica of himself.
Listen,
and he's not the man. Listen, I didn't even hear his name yesterday. I seen his name, I seen him run off the field. I said, oh shit, Bosa playing. I did not hear his name make a tackle or nothing. He probably did, but I didn't hear his name at all.
He was out there missing tackles, Al York. Missing tackles.
Fuck. Any last words on this game? It was an ugly game, but it was a great finish to me.
The Texans, if they continue to even just have a winning record, they're going to shake up the playoff bracket for the AFC and make it interesting. I'm very excited about these playoffs because I think it's going to be very different than what we've seen the last couple of years with the usual suspects of the Kansas City Chiefs, the Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills. I don't think any of those teams are going to the AFC Championship, so I'm very excited. Oh,
so even right now. Everything's kind of so even right now. But let me give you these numbers before I forget. Allen, 24 for 34, 253, no touchdown, 2 picks. James Cook, like you said, 17 rushes, 116 yards, 1 touchdown. Shakur, 8 receptions, 110 yards. Should have went to the house on that last play yesterday. But I'm glad he did it because I was hating since I already lost the first half. I became a hater overnight. Anyway, we're going to pivot. Davis Mills, 16 for 30, 153, 2 touchdown, no picks. All that was done in the first half. Second half, he just ball control and game manage. He really didn't try to take too many risks, and it ended up working for them. I thought it was going to backfire because, remember, you got to play to win, not to lose, and it looked like they was playing not to lose. Woody Marks, 16 rushes, 74 yards. Nico Collins, 3 for 55. Like I said, 23-19 Texans. Now we're going to pivot up to NFL games of the week. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Al York.
All right, we're going to Soldier Field. 6-4 Pittsburgh Steelers. 7-3 the Bears. My man Pretty Mo's team. The Bears are -2.5, 45.5. We got an Aaron Rodgers who owns the Chicago Bears, but he's having hand issues. So he's not 100%, but I'm going to be honest with you. Rudolph came in kind of late and took care of some business. Rudolph is another good backup. I know you remember Mason Rudolph.
Oh, no, I know. Of course.
He's a really good spot backup, like really good. You don't want him playing 4 or 5 games in a row, but he's really good for like a game or 2, and then your quarterback comes back.
Yeah, and they have a defense to carry, just like the Houston Texans. They have a good serviceable backup quarterback. They got Jaylen Warren, who's a good running back, and they have a really good defense who's going to create turnovers against the Bears. Here's the thing.
They give up a lot of yardage, though. They're good. They can make turnovers, but they give up a lot of yardage.
They do. Al York, the Chicago Bears are #1 in the NFC North. The Chicago Bears. Good for them.
Didn't they start like 1-2 or some shit like that?
Yeah, the Vikings beat them.
I remember that. JJ to JJ. I remember that.
Listen, Al York, I pick. This is a homer game for me. I don't like Pittsburgh on the road. They don't play well on the road. I do think this will be battle of the turnovers in this game, but I like the Bears at home.
Yeah, I gotta take the Bears, and they gotta put some chalkball work. Even though Aaron Rodgers is not with Green Bay, it's still Aaron Rodgers, and they better go out there and try to kill that motherfucker. Yeah, they better go out there. Johnson got the boys playing. One thing about the Bears, they haven't been turning the ball over lately. I'm not going to say Caleb Williams is game managing because he do drop back and he goes deep a lot of times, but he's just not making the same mistakes. But this team here can't cause him to make mistakes, especially if Watt and company get pressure.
Yes. No, I just think that I think it's going to be a really good game.
It's going to be a good game. It's not going to be no steamboat.
I don't like Pittsburgh on the road.
So it's fair to say you like the Bears?
I mean, do I like the Bears?
For this Sunday.
I would bet on the Bears.
For this Sunday only. I like them too for this Sunday.
I am salty.
This is Pretty Mo's team. Hopefully they can get by this week. This is a big game for them. It could be an easy lay-down game because they've been playing over their heads, but Dan Johnson and company he's got to get these boys prepared for this kind of game and take care of business. Let's pivot over to Lambeau Field in the frozen tundra. Frozen tundra of Green Bay. 4-6. Your Minnesota Vikings versus the 6-3-1 Green Bay Packers, -6, 41.5. Talk to us. For the Packers are favorite.
Good against top defenses, good defenses like the Minnesota Vikings. I will say that. I think this is always a fun game. This is what's going to annoy me about the Minnesota Vikings, Al. I actually like the Vikes this week. I know, and this isn't being a homer. I like the Vikes on the road. Green Bay, I thought they were going to be a lot better than what they were, than what they've been playing. I know they have.
I don't know what the fuck happened over there, man.
And like they're the youngest team in the NFL, and I just with the I was talking big. I was hyping them up with Michael Parsons, and listen, I know Tucker Kraft got hurt, and Jordan Love isn't playing that clutch, but this is divisional rivalry.
They got their receivers back though. Dobbs is healthy. The other young guys healthy. They got their running back. Jacobs. They just haven't been able to click on those cylinders. But even though saying that, it's still 6-3-1, which is not shabby at all.
Yeah, also look at the teams they lost to. It's ridiculous. Like it's like when they lost to the Panthers, I was like, what are we doing here? As for the Minnesota Vikings, though, I think this will come down to the Vikings defense performance. Listen, Al York, at the end of the show, I know I'll get more into this when we spend time on the Vikings, but I do have a lot of thoughts on J.J. McCarthy. So if the Vikings can run the ball and create a turnover, but I like the Vikes on the road. I'm telling you, this we played well against Green Bay.
I know that the divisional rival. My boy, I can't go against them because my boy on the free plays, he loves the cheeseheads this week. So I'm just gonna say no comment only because he already made a decision. So I would not go against them. I don't do that. But I think this is going to be a tougher game than what people expect. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If the Vikings get down, hold on. If the Vikings get down,
wait. Did you see this comment? He said the Vikings never been relevant. I'm aware of that.
Well, they were relevant last year. They were 14. They were 14-2 last year.
I know.
Al, they didn't go deep. Torch. They didn't go deep, Torch. But 14-2. Hold up. I'm going to use his name. They torched a lot of motherfuckers last year. But the thing is, they couldn't do nothing in the playoffs.
No, but also, I want to get to this later when you said I have stuff I want to talk about. I want to touch on this whole J.J. McCarthy thing because the Vikings shouldn't be this bad with the roster they have. Even with a rookie quarterback, they should not be this. They should not be.
But part-time, that's the problem. Quarterback is basically the main shit in football.
I know.
Like, when you got Wentz and JJ, and none of them are doing the job.
No, I know.
Packers still got Love. Now, Torch is talking crap, talking about no cap. Love hasn't been showing me shit. I like Love, but I'm looking at Love like, what the fuck you doing? Especially in that Eagle game. Yo, dog, what's up? You ain't a rookie? So my man Torch better not be happy the way Jordan Love is playing. Because that's cap right there. That's cap.
But
you want to talk cap? If you like the way Jordan Love is playing, that's fucking cap. Because he is so disappointing me in every which way. And he's a lot better than that. I'm going to leave it like that. I like Jordan Love. I don't like what I'm seeing of him. I'm going to keep it a bang.
It's terrible. They should be leading the division too.
Motherfuckers be wide open. He's overthrowing cats. I'm like, yo, Love. Where the Love at? I had him against fucking Phillies. Eagles only scored, 10 points that game? And you going to tell me Jordan Love at home in Lambeau couldn't get me at least 17, 14 points? Come on, what we doing? Let's move on. Game number 3 on NFL Game of the Week. Could be the biggest game of the day. I mean, a lot of games are good, but this could be the game of the day. The 8-2 Colts at Arrowhead Stadium versus the 5-5 Chiefs. Now it's getting to the point for Kansas City. Are you going to make the turn and make this run? Or are you just going to keep faltering and be out the playoffs before even the end of the season ends? And me knowing of Pat Mahomes, I don't think he's going out like that. And I know it ain't up to him because everybody got to play well, but they do got all their weapons on offense. Their defense been playing okay. They just got to get what you call a full game together. And this is a perfect time on an 8-2 Colts team to turn this cycle and get this machine going. Because, they lost a big game at Denver. They should have beat Denver.
That was crazy. And Al York, I would like to say a fun fact for everyone. If they don't know, Patrick Mahomes has never beaten the Colts. I think that's a fun fact. I think so that gives them a little more fire.
How many times they play, though? Once or twice? No, it ain't no 4 or 5 games. That's a fact.
Patrick Mahomes, no, that's just one of the stats that the Colts fans like to throw out there.
Yeah, it might be 1 or 2 games max.
Let me see how many times. But anyways, let me take first. But listen, the Colts are a good, well-balanced team playing good, clean football. That's why they're winning. They have a great culture right now with that Carly Ursay. The team loves each other. Jonathan Taylor is out of control this year.
Now he balling.
Good.
Out of Wisconsin, he balling. He balling. And let me give you the line before I forget. 3.5 Chiefs, 49.5. I should have put that out there earlier. Go ahead.
No, but if the Colts just continue to play like this, I think they're going to go on a run. I'm not saying they're winning the Super Bowl.
Well, let me give you credit. Let me give you credit in the second game of the season. Mm-hmm. My memory's sharp, even though I might forget what I did yesterday, but I'm good in like things that pass a week. You specifically said, part-time, bro, that Danny Dimes has the potential to pull off a Sam Darnold.
Yeah, of course.
And right, Sam Darnold went 14-2. Dimes is 8-2. Let's say, for crying out loud, the Colts go, let's say they go 12-5.
Yeah.
That's close enough for me.
That's great.
Close enough.
That's great.
Yeah, that's close enough. And long as he continues to throw his touchdowns and, and he's kind of game managing, but they are letting him loose early in the game. Yeah. They're letting him do whatever. But I noticed at the end, they're not trying to let him lose it. Because if you notice, the Colts with Richardson lost a lot of games late. So they know what they need to do is win those late games instead of losing them late games. And that's the difference between being 8-2 and 2-8. It's because they're closing out these late games.
And Daniel Jones, if he turned it when he's, and it's very few turnovers he's had this season, but he bounces back and they can play. I like the Colts. They can play from behind. They've been whooping ass some games. But I like complementary football. It's not like most teams that we're talking about either have a really good defense or a really good offense. They have both. And they just it's just working. But this Chiefs game is really tough for me because I feel like the Chiefs are going to Chief, right? We can't ever see But it's weird because are you touching this game, Al York? Because maybe I'm too. Maybe
have you watched the free plays?
Yeah.
After me and you, I'm gonna give you the free plays. I touched it, but you have to watch the free play. You got to stay on maybe a couple minutes.
Oh, Al York.
Just a couple minutes. Just tell hubby I need a couple more minutes. That's all.
I know, a couple more minutes. Well, I still like the Colts in this game. They're coming off of 10 days of rest.
Right. Well, if I had a gun in my head, I'll probably have to take the 3.5. I think the Chiefs find a way to win, maybe by 1, 2, 3 points. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. And if it is a blowout, I wouldn't be surprised because the Chiefs are due to have a game where they're clicking on all cylinders.
And what perfect
they
time
do for that kind of game.
The most talked about football team in the league right now. You know what I mean? The 8-2 Colts. So
that's what I'm saying. So
would be the most Chief thing.
But I think the Colts are going to show up. I don't think they're going to go to Arrowhead and lay down. I think they're going to show up.
Me too.
Okay, now we're going to Irving, Texas.
Woo!
8-2 Philadelphia Eagles.
I love this game.
4-5-1 Cowboys, and this line is only 3.5, 3. I mean, let me tell you something. My team is the biggest sellout in the NFL, but you can't deny we got some offensive players, man. And that's CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. Jerry Jones has to find a way to give Pickens the bag. I mean, if you keep these two guys, I think Des Bryant said it earlier. If they stay together, they could be like all-stars every year, all pros. They could probably be Hall of Famers because they both got that potential. Let me tell you something. Pickens looks good. I don't know if you've been seeing them touchdowns he's been getting. Not only he's just outrunning cats, he's breaking like 2, 3 people in front of him and still getting to the house. I mean, this guy is superiorly talented. CeeDee Lamb's our home run hitter, but yak-wise, George Pickens is fucking nice, and he's happy. He wasn't happy in Pittsburgh. Still did pretty good when he was with Pickett. Pickens wasn't happy. Now he got a guy that could get him the ball or at least throwing in the vicinity where he can get the rock. Right. And he's happy. I'm telling you, you keep these guys going, man. These guys can set records. Not saying they're going to win no chips. I'm not going over my head. But I would love to see him stay with the Cowboys. It'll be fun to watch them keep playing there. But let's see what happens. But, yeah, your take real quick on the game.
No, I also think Dak looks really good, and he's being a leader, and I think Dak looks good. And this Dallas defense looks different this last week. They look different.
They
They're getting
play the
less.
Raiders, dog. I can't give them no credit for
I
that.
know, but I know it's so hard though, right? Because
I
yes,
can't give them no credit for that.
the Raiders are
You
one
know,
of the worst.
you want me to give them credit? Show up this week.
That's what I'm saying. But
Show
it's
up this week
divisional.
against the
Oh,
Eagles.
come on, this is so fun. They're going
Let's
up.
win 27-10. Then you can hit me up. Al, how did your boys look? And I'm going to tell you they look good.
And the momentum, I think they have momentum right now. The Cowboys have some momentum, and unfortunately, with the loss of one of their players, and I just think this is, and it's divisional, and it's Philly, and it's Dallas. I think it is going to be a close game, and I think it's going to be high scoring. Al,
No,
I
I
think
think it's going to be.
you
It's
can
gonna
always
be
tell
on. It's gonna be on in Dallas. It
the
ain't gonna be no Arizona shit where we couldn't score. It's gonna be on in Irving, Texas. But it's just that the Eagles are so good in so many ways. It's like you got Brown unhappy, people unhappy, but they still winning.
you know, Al,
You know, they're not happy with Jalen Hurts' production. But then once you're not happy with him, he has a blowout game, like 300 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. These guys at any moment can beat anybody.
yeah, they're
Anybody.
still win. They're going to still winning
And you
season.
see they shut down the Lions. They
Yes,
shut them down at
I
Philly.
loved it.
0 for 6 on, yeah, I had them too. I gave them one of my free plays.
Jared Goff
0 for 6 on 4th downs. Nobody does that to Dan Campbell. I think one time in his career he had an 0 for, but it was less than 6. The Eagles defense is crazy. And what's crazy is Saquon ain't even get off yet.
No.
He's not even going crazy yet.
Not like last year, no.
I mean, he probably won't because teams are going to stack 9 in the box.
No.
But I still think he could do better than what he's doing. He hasn't, like, he's not breaking tackles no more.
No. I was talking about with my husband earlier. I weirdly like the Cowboys this game though at home.
No, it might be a good spot. I mean,
weird. I'm like,
it
is
could
this
be a
it?
good spot. I like points though, like you said. I like points in this game.
I like points. I like the points definitely in this game.
Okay, let's pivot
It's gonna be
over.
fun to-
Okay, let's pivot over. SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles.
Ooh.
6-4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Big money and company flying to the Rams with Stafford. We got oh my God, Puka Nakua. I love Higbee. These guys are no joke, man. Williams at running back. You know what I mean? We and what's my man? I can't even remember his name. One of the best wide receivers, Green Bay Packers.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams. I couldn't get the Adams out my mouth. Pause. And he's happy. There's a different. I'm telling you, when you play happy compared to unhappy, it's a way different ball game.
I don't think people understand. You can't ever sleep on Sean McVay. And I don't think people remember last year they were about 3 plays away of going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they could have beat the Eagles. They could have beat the Eagles. I watched that game.
I think the Rams are going to the Super Bowl.
Probably.
I think they are.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, Sam Darnold had 4 turnovers, interceptions.
Yeah.
And they still was a missed field goal from winning that game. That tells you a lot.
Yeah.
That game was, I mean, even though I think the Seahawks played better on the road, as you see, they covered again for like 14 out of 15 games they cover. They're the best covered team on the road. But I just think if that was played at the 12th man, I know he doesn't have them 4 interceptions. It's just a different style of ball game over there. But if Rams got to go over there, I like Seattle. But if Seattle got to come to the Rams, I think it's a toss-up because Seattle could win on the road too, as much as they could win at home. But again, talk to us.
No, it's funny. When I looked at the Seattle Rams game, people are like, oh, but Seattle's good. I'm like, yeah, but it's Sean McVay. Like, I'm sometimes I go down to who's going to outcoach each other, right? Or like, I just think that I don't necessarily sleep on the Rams, but the Rams are so good. Like,
nah, they good, man. Yo, dumb and Seattle, both of them could be in that championship game.
And the 49ers can even
they're going to beat the 49ers.
4th stringer in and still win. It's stupid. It's so stupid.
Yeah, let me get something in before I forget. My boy's saying, Midwest Mo, you got to understand, I'm not making excuses for big money, but when you lose a Hall of Fame receiver in Evans,
oh, yeah.
then you got a great receiver in Godwin, Then you got your best running back, Bucky Irvin, out. How do you expect him to maintain that quality style of a game when he's losing these key components? Like,
You can't.
it's not possible.
You can't.
It's
You
not.
can't.
Look at Josh Allen yesterday. He had nobody really to throw to.
Baker's
Coleman was out. Other guy was out. Then Shaquille came on late, but he couldn't get the ball to nobody. And taking none away from Bake Money, because I love Bake Money, but I know what he's saying, but you got to understand there's a reason why he's falling off. 3 big weapons out of the lineup just like that. That's big time. Now, Ibuka's stepping up, but Ibuka's not going to, as a rookie, beat double teams like he's been in the league for a while. It's not going to happen.
No, I love Baker, and I'm so happy. It's so fun to watch him succeed. It's fun to watch Darnold. It's fun to watch all these.
Yeah, you're right. I like watching Danny Dimes.
Yeah, absolutely. But also, people have to remember Tampa will always probably be in the conversation because they're in a very weak division. And not to take away from Baker Mayfield and their successes, but, they're not going to the Super Bowl. But I love where Baker's at. Like, I'm so happy for him, and hopefully that team gets healthy.
Yeah, I just hope that Pretty Mo understands that when you lose those weapons, it's just not the same. Think about it. If you cook food and your 3 main ingredients you don't have, the food ain't going to taste the same. I don't give a fuck what you do.
It have no flavor.
Now, you're still going to have meat and all that. It's still going to look good, but it ain't going to taste good. That's what's happening with Bake. He's not anything good right now. And I love Bake Money. I loved him when he was trash, and I also like Johnny Manziel, but he didn't pan out for me. I fucked up on that Manziel shit, but Bake Money's making me look good. And like I said, once he gets those weapons back, and he's as tough as nails. One thing about Bake Money, he'll eat a sack, he'll try to run a linebacker over for the first down. You can't lie to me. Bake Money is a football player.
Oh,
he's a gamer.
2-minute drill. I picked Baker Mayfield in your little game for a 2-minute drill.
There you go. Okay, last but not least, we going to the Mud Bowl.
Oh, why are we? Okay, just for gambling purposes?
Cleveland Browns. I'm in Vegas, so I got to mention them anyway.
Hey, I'll be in Vegas in December.
Okay, Cleveland Browns 2-8 versus the 2-8 Las Vegas Raiders. Let me tell you something. What line maker would make the Raiders against anybody -4?
Well,
are you telling me Shador's not better than Gabriel? They really must not think he is, because if Gabriel was quarterback, this would probably be 2.5.
What is it? Raiders -4?
Yes.
Okay.
What the fuck? They might cover because everybody and their mother's taking the Browns, and that scale's gonna be like this. Look, and when the scale's like this, this should be winning in the bottom. So they might get like a late pick 6 to win, to cover the spread and everything type shit.
That -4 is for what does Vegas know that we don't, Al?
That's what I'm saying. I guess they don't believe in Shador. They don't believe in Shador.
Maybe I'll touch this game now. I didn't even know it was -4.
It might go down because they're gonna hammer that line. They'll probably bring it down to 3, 2.5 before it's all said and done.
I'm not gonna watch this game unless it flashes on Red Zone. But I might now touch this game though.
Okay. So any last words on NFL games of the week? Any game that I missed that you might be interested in? Because I did throw in your team in there.
No.
Or you want to keep it pushing?
You're very nice touching the Vikings Packers, Al York, and I always appreciate.
No, I think that's gonna be a sequely one of the best games.
Oh, it always is,
because they always play each other really good.
It's always so fun. We call it border battles. Okay, so I'm looking forward to Chiefs and Colts. I think that's gonna be the best game of the week. And Pittsburgh, all the games you picked are the games I'm looking forward to. I love Eagles, Cowboys too. That's always one of my favorite games to watch. And because my family, a lot of them are Cowboy fans, so our group chat is lit during that game.
Got you. Okay, last but not least, choose one and why.
Okay.
Tell me if you're ready. Guys, put your answers in. I don't like that 2-3 people shit. I want everybody getting involved. I'm not asking y'all for much. Just put the last name up. That's it. Wide receiver. Right now.
Okay.
Who you like right now for, let's say, the next 3-4 years?
All right.
Cedarian Lamb, a.k.a. CD Lamb,
I love CD.
or Mikia Nakua, a.k.a. Puka Nakua. Who and why?
Al York, why you gotta do this to me, man?
Put your answers in.
This is my favorite game. And then for all day, I'll think about it. I'm like, oh, maybe I should have picked CD. Oh, maybe I should have.
Listen,
You
let me
know,
give you an advice. Let me give you an advice. Go with your instincts.
No, I'm going with my instincts. Okay, so I was going from their game to their speed to their route running to their health, and you know, this is the hardest one you've given me yet. I'm sticking with my boy CD though. That's the man. I'm picking CD as my wide receiver one, and this is no disrespect to Puka because man, he's been out of control. I just in clutch situations, I'm CD all day.
Okay. I'm a Cowboy
And
fan, and you know nobody's
I
real as
know
me.
so hard.
Many times I went against my Cowboys, and I'm going to do it again. This Puka Nakua guy is fucking insane.
He is insane.
I mean, you can literally throw him a 3rd and 8, just a quick little run behind one of the big guys, and he's going to get you them 8-9 yards every fucking time. And he can stretch the field. He's not as good a home run hitter as Lamb, just running deep. But I like everything else better than Lamb that he does. Not the home run, though. The home run would be Lamb.
Home run ball is Lamb for sure.
Yeah, but I'm going to take Nakua going over the middle, getting hit, coming right back in the game, tough as nails. I love me some Puka Nakua. I can't lie to you, man.
I'm still picking CD though. CD is still my number 2 receiver.
I ain't mad at you. I make these tough, so it don't matter either way. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying I don't like Lamb. I love me lamb chops. But I like Puka just a little better.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it like that.
Okay.
Running backs. Give me your names, guys. Give me your names. Saquon Barkley, a.k.a. Say.
I know where you're going with this.
Or Christian McCaffrey, a.k.a. C-Mac. Who and why?
Whoa.
You got to see your face. Yo, you got to see I love playing this game with you. You know why I love playing this game with you? Because there's 2 things you always do. You go crazy, and then you always say it's the best one I gave you. You about to sit there like 4 times, but get it.
I want to be like, you're like Christian McCaffrey or Saquon Barkley. I'm like, yes. Man, both just beast.
Give me your answers, guys.
You're gonna give them the ball. They're gonna break through. Christian McCaffrey, really good receiving back as well.
Both of them.
I
think McCaffrey got better hands, but Saquon could catch that screen all day too.
I was gonna say Christian McCaffrey has better hands, but just like if for different situations, like the home run ball, right? You're saying you're gonna give Christian McCaffrey, gonna throw him the ball, he's gonna run 50 yards, but I give the rock to Saquon Barkley, he's gonna break through. You know what? I think I'm gonna go Saquon Barkley. Christian McCaffrey, I know people are like, are you insane? But even health-wise, I rather in a game situation, I think I can count more on Saquon.
Right. This is the difference to me. I see McCaffrey break balls at his own 20, looking like he's going to the house.
Yeah.
And they grab him in the red zone. They'll get him. You're not getting Saquon.
Saquon's dragging you along.
No. You're not even dragging you. You're not touching Saquon. Saquon, once he breaks through, he's looking at the D-backs like, y'all can't fuck with me. And I seen that in the playoffs against the Rams. I don't seen that shit. Saquon's a beast. But if I had to go who's the better dual back, I would say McCaffrey because he catches the ball better and he can run.
Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. I can't hear you, Elliot. You're muted. Your mic's off. Sorry for the tech. Can you hear me? It says you're muted. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Got it?
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay, no, what happened was my job company's calling me. I just left them a message not to call me between 6 and 7. Obviously, they didn't hear it. No, because they want me to work. They want me to work this Saturday, but yeah, I told them don't call me through 6 or 7, and they just did that. Like, shit,
bro.
I'm glad the whole show didn't turn off.
Yeah, no, okay, we're
hello?
connected.
Yo, Doug, do we got sound? Hold up, Doug saying no sound. Did the sound come back?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, because he just put no sound, so I just want to make sure.
I think that was a delayed comment.
Okay, he said good now. He said good now.
So yeah, Saquon Barkley. I'm going with Saquon overall, but I agree with you too. Like I said in my first take, that Christian McCaffrey.
This could go either way. Let's keep it a band.
Bro, like I said, you're like, which one? I'm like, yes.
Right. Okay, guys, that was my job calling me, but I hope they don't do it again. Okay, now we're going number 3, quarterback.
Okay, here we go.
Josh Allen, a.k.a. the General. Or Lamar Jackson, a.k.a. Action Jackson. Who and why?
Oh, my God.
Put your answers in, G.
Oh,
my God. Breezy. Look, I ain't giving out your dog. No love today. I want the answers, baby. No freebie. Let's put your answers in.
Listen, both these quarterbacks drive me
Y'all know your sports.
MVP seasons, can't get to a Super Bowl. I can look at what teams they're on. I can look what weapons they have. But at the end of the day, you know what? I think Josh, I know we didn't see it yesterday. I think Josh Allen takes care of the ball better. I think Lamar turns over the ball too much. I know that's a weird take for this. I'm serious, though. They're both athletic. They're both insane. The size of them is insane. They can run, they can throw, they can do it all. But I'm taking Josh Allen.
Yeah, what makes this easy for me, we all know Lamar's a better runner, right?
Better runner, but overall quarterback play.
But when you take away the run, who do I trust more throwing the ball?
Josh Allen.
I'm going Josh Allen.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now, Lamar, don't get it fucked up. Lamar been getting better, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's times he scrambles and he be hitting Zay over the middle, Bateman over the top. You know what I mean? He could do it, but he's not as consistent in the playoffs like that.
Yep.
And when he go bad, he's as bad as flat Pepsi. You ever taste some flat Pepsi?
Yeah, it is. Disgusting.
He go bad like that.
Girl.
When Allen yesterday was bad, right? And he still could have won the game.
Yeah. Correct.
That's the difference. That right there is the difference. When Lamar's horrible, they get blown the fuck out.
Correct.
Allen was bad, but they still could have won the game. That's why I like Josh Allen. Okay, let's move up. Last but not least, we're going better all-time defensive back.
Oh, boy, here we go.
So that means they played a little corner, a little safety, whatever. But better ever, most greatest from these two defensive back. Guys, put your answers in. Charles Woodson, a.k.a. Charles. Or Ed Reed, a.k.a. the Ball Hawk. Talk to me.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, so I just want to say shout out to Charles Woodson, if he's watching the show. I just want to let you know, that man has sent me whiskey and wine personally. He has his own wine and whiskey business. If you haven't tried it, you should. Just want to give him a shout out.
Shout out to Charles. But I got 2 of his jerseys, too. The home Raider one and the white Raider one.
It's hard because I don't want to take away from Ed Reed. I just have so much love for Charles Woodson.
I mean, he one of the greatest college players ever.
God, one of the greatest college players ever.
Can punt, return, play wide receiver, does it all.
He really does it all, and I think that's what would come down to it. Like, Ed Reed, what a monster though. Like, just like nasty. But Charles Woodson, I think, like you said, can do it all. And I got to go with my boy, man. I love Charles. That's my boy right there.
I ain't mad at you, but you know what?
You're going Ed Reed, aren't you?
And remember, Ed Reed used to return punts and all that. Don't forget that.
Special teams, yes. And
don't forget that. A lot of people forget that. And not only did he return punts, he blocked a couple punts and ran them in.
Ed
So
special
they're
team breed.
moving him around also, not as much as Charles.
Yeah.
But maybe on a 1-on-1, Charles probably a better defender because he play more corner.
Yeah.
But the ball hawk, man, you don't get the name ball hawk if you're not around the rock all the time. Palomalu's another one. I was going to put Palomalu, but he's more of getting at the quarterback kind of guy. I think these guys more play, drop back, try to get the interception, and hit their receivers. Palomalu can hit you. Don't get me wrong. He can intercept it also. But I love him jumping over the lineman, sacking the quarterback. Palomalu's just crazy. But like I said, Ed Reed or Charles Woodson, I'm going to go with the ball hawk, Ed Reed out of Baltimore, out of Miami.
We can do it all, special teams. Oh, good night, George.
All right, man. George Montana, man. You should have stood for the slot thing, but okay, it's all right. Thank you for staying this long. We appreciate you. Any last words, part time, bro? Because it's time to do the slots.
You guys always show some, well, not so much love, my boy Torch, with the Skull Gang. But I would like to say this. I would like to defend the Vikings just before I go. And Al York, there's two things I have for you. I want to bring you a little unique take after my Viking take. So, Jake, but the Vikings should, when I say they shouldn't be this bad, everyone's defending J.J. McCarthy or really putting him down, right? Because he's only played 6 NFL games. He missed his rookie season. It's not panning out, right?
I love his heart, though. I love his heart.
You want to let you're rooting for him because you like him so much, and
he tries hard, man.
So likable. You want him to succeed. I just don't know if he's an NFL franchise quarterback. From what I've seen, you cannot have this roster. We're not in rebuild. The Vikings are not a rebuild team right now. You are not a rebuild team. You have Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. You improved the freaking offensive line. You have a veteran running back, Aaron Jones.
You got Mason.
You have T.J. Hawkinson. You have a good defense in Brian Flores. This isn't a rebuild. You should be able to win games, even if your quarterback is throwing interceptions in their rookie season. But here's my thing. I think you get rid of him. This is my craziest take. Ready? This is Josh Rosen 2.0 to me, okay? 10th overall draft pick, not working out. Get the fuck out. Because you know what? You're going to waste a good roster. And no, do I want to have a veteran quarterback like Aaron Rodgers or some old guy coming to my season or miracle Sam Darnold? No, but I don't know what the answer is, Al York, and it's driving me up a wall.
Well, I can not help you out. I'm just going to refresh your memory, and it's going to upset you. But how do you have Sam Darnold and Danny Dimes?
I know.
Both teams are like 8-2. Hold up. Both teams are 8-2, and they both lead in their teams. They're not just their game managing. They lead in their team. And then you wind up with JJ, who ain't doing shit. Justin Jefferson is so frustrated.
You have Justin Jefferson, the nicest, most non-diva star wide receiver in the league, throwing helmets.
Yeah.
You have the quarterback whisperer, coach of the year last year. And again, a Brian Flores defense. Like, you shouldn't be this. I didn't think we were going to the Super Bowl, but we shouldn't be playing. This offense is garbage, and it's embarrassing. And it's not a rebuild year. And the only – okay, so I'm done with that, Ray.
And you know what's sad? You go to Pontiac, and you win a crazy good game over there in Detroit, man.
And I know.
And then, at Detroit, you went and beat them clean. They beat them clean. And then you lay down the next 2 games. I just don't understand that. But I don't want to rub it in on you because I know the kind of fan you are.
1-4 at home. At home.
I know.
That is insane.
They don't even blow that horn no more. Yo, that big ass horn they got. They used to have everybody go there and blow that shit. They're not even blowing that. But listen, I want you to stay around for the free picks because I just want to see your face. It's going to take 2 minutes and you out of here. Hey, that good enough?
Last thing, I promise. You know what some people are saying? You know how you said the Eagles are just good? And I just want to throw this take to you, and you can discuss with your buddies out there. This isn't for the show. But someone is comparing the Philadelphia Eagles now to the early 2000 Spurs. Like, they're going to be the early 2000 Spurs.
I don't know about that.
And I was like, what? I got to tell Al York this because this is like the debate of the
I think they could win another chip in the next couple of years. I don't see I don't see a dynasty with this team because they don't even get along with each other. But I definitely see another chip. If they don't win another chip, they got nobody to blame but themselves because they are fucking stacked. Okay, real quick.
Give me the locks
3
of the week.
plays. Noah Parker. Let me say this. This is my boy. He's been having a rough little last 3 weeks. Last year, he went 9-0 in a 3-week span. And actually a 4-week span. He's 3-9. I'm not ashamed to admit it because that's my boy. He will turn it around. It's just been a little rough on the edge of losing games late. And one of my boys was like, yo, Al, man, why you still got him? Because that's my boy. He's nice. He's just going through a little rough shit right now. And he's going to come back. I won't be surprised if he goes 6-0 in his next 6 plays.
All right.
And he likes Michigan State plus 17 at Iowa.
Michigan plus, I'm writing these down.
Yeah. He likes USC Trojan plus 10 at Oregon. These ain't going to be easy games. These are hard, tough fucking games, but he thinks they're going to hang around. And last but not least, he likes Northwestern, 3.5, minus 3.5 versus Minnesota, your Minnesota Gophers.
I'm not my Minnesota Gophers.
PJ Flex, so I can't stand him. I know he's a good coach, but
no, I'm not.
That guy kills me, man.
I'm not a Gopher girl.
Okay, now we're going to flip over. My man, Coast to Coast, Mike. You're not going to agree with him on this one. He expects Lambeau Field to be crazy Sunday. Divisional game. He thinks they're going to get the JJ early. They're going to take away the run. JJ's going to have to beat him with his arm. Sees a lot of turnovers. He likes the Packers at -6 versus Minnesota. That's his reflex. I think that's a lot of points, but that's what he likes.
All right.
My game of the week, I got 3 games. I'm going to go first. We're going to go to Arrowhead Stadium. Give me the over 50.
Okay.
I want over 50. Coach coming off a bye week. They're going to be remmed up on offense. Jonathan Taylor and company. And you know Mahomes ain't going to stay. I'm watching them score. They're going to do their scoring themselves. I like over 50. Okay. 2 teams, 6-point teaser. Bring me the Seahawks from 12.5 down to 6.5. Not only would they cover the 12.5, but just to make sure they'll definitely win by 7. And then I like the Niners, basically -0.5, pick them to beat the Carolina Panthers, who've been playing way over their heads. Way over their heads. I mean, they playing that. I mean, they like 5-5, but they usually struggle against the Niners. And Purdy and them is all back. A lot of offensive players are back. I know they beat up on defense, the Niners, but they have enough on offense to keep the defense off the field. I like the Niners to prevail. And then, last but not least, my boy Pretty Mo gonna like this. The Bears -2.5 versus the Steelers. Now, this is the crazy game because I can see the Steelers up early and the Bears on chase mode. I'm hoping it's not that, but if it is that, then it's going to be a really tough game to win. But I like the low number 2.5, even if they say they down 2 points, or even 4 points, they could score the 7 late and cover the 2.5. So I like the Bears at 2.5. It's going to be ugly though. I'm telling you right now. It's not going to be pretty.
Battle of the turnovers. I'm going to I like every pick except the Packers. So thank you. Thank you, Al York. Much love to all your people too. I love you all so much. I'll be back soon.
I know you got to run. Take care and enjoy the weekend.
Bye.
Okay, part-time bro, guys. Y'all already know part-time bro in the building doing what she does best. Woo! Okay, guys. There she goes, guys. Basically the only female sports girl I have now. I got another one I'm talking to, but she's kind of too busy. She kind of does games for the San Antonio Spurs, but she definitely wants to make a visit. So we got to line that up. You know, we every time she ready, not that I'm not ready, but I already got my person for the week. So hopefully we'll agree and we'll get her on eventually. I'm not even going to tell you her name. I'm just going to sneak her up when she pops up. But good luck on the free play, guys. Now we going to the slots. Tapia leaves everybody with just 2 wins, and a bunch of people got 1. I mean, I hope it stays like this close where everybody has a chance to win, man. Mo, call the Bears up, man. I need them this week, man. I gave them as a free play. Guys, let me do the spin-off now. Good luck to everybody. Let me play y'all a little music, and we're going to get started. Hold up, guys. You know, it's only me doing this, so I got to make sure everything There we go. Everything's everything. Good luck to everybody, man. Let's go. Let's get some new winners, man. Ain't nothing like new winners. We got summary coming up, so don't go nowhere. Summary coming up, guys. Summary. All right, good luck to everybody. I hope y'all put your answers in on that choose one and why. I'm going to be very disappointed because a lot of y'all know your sports, man. There's no wrong answers. Y'all need to understand that. I make these tough for a reason. So nobody's going to laugh at your answers, I promise you. Round 9, giveaway 1. 1 through 20. Remember, summary coming up next, guys. Summary coming up next. Honey barbecue wings coming right up. Honey barbecue wings, baby. Let's go. On my go. 2 balls come out, no good. Pause. Ball pop out, no good. On my go, I'm doing this fair and square. Nobody ever gonna say I cheated nobody. I don't do that. Not the NFL. Here we go. Giveaway 1. Round 9 winner is. Got a winner. Let me move this back. I know you see that blood color. Giveaway 1. Round 9 winner is 19. Sorry, guys. This guy just. I remember Brian when Brian was winning this much. Big Tapia again. This guy, he know how to number pick, man. I don't know how he does it. You see him, he's spinning it. Salute the Big Tap, man. All you can do is salute him, man. You can't hate. Giveaway 2 coming up. Salute the Big Tap, man. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. That's why I gotta keep making new apparel, because he basically got everything. That's 3 wins total for Tap in round 9. 3 wins. Salute the Big Tap. Can only show love, guys. You can't hate. One of y'all could go on a run like this. The B4 got on a run like this. Raul got on a run like this. Miss Jess got on a run like this. Now it's his turn. 21 through 40. That guy's smoking Joe Frazier. Just one last check. They're gonna have a whole Al York store. We're going lemon pepper. Lemon pepper right here. Let's go. Lemon pepper wings. Summary coming right up. Here we go. Giveaway 2. Round 9 winner is. Nope, no play. No play. Ball popped out. No play. Not even looking at the number. Lemon pepper wings coming right up. Here we go. Giveaway 2, round 9 winner is. Got a winner. Got a winner. Giveaway 2, round 9 winner is 31. 31. Sorry, guys. Big tap again. It's fucking hot, bro. Cleans the ball with 19 and 31. Look at the numbers on my page. They've been there all fucking day. Salute to Tapia. I mean, nobody can't be mad, though. It's just hot. It's hot. So, I mean, me personally, I'd like to at least split it, maybe. But I can't hate on my man, though. If he keep winning, man. I can only salute him, man. Salute to Miguel Tapia, man. Salute, man. Summary coming up. This motherfucker smoking. Last guy smoking like that was B4. I remember B4 won like every week for like 6-7 weeks. I'm like, damn. How the fuck, I don't know how you get your numbers called like that, bro. And I understand they're playing a little more numbers. I get it. But even at that, the percentage rate is still no more than 33%. You see what I'm saying? So it's a high percentage rate, but it's not like 50-50. I mean, I had a guy named Chico who used to play 10 numbers every week. And that's about what? 25% winning chance, right? No, I'm lying. It ain't even 33. Tap probably got like a 20% chance of winning. Chico had a 25% chance of winning. He didn't win in like 7-8 weeks with 10 numbers. So that's to tell you, you gotta be lucky, man. Okay, so let's move forward. Salute to Big Tap. We know we don't hate on our show. Congratulations, Miguel Tapia, my brother, great dude, man. And you know what? Christmas is here early for him, man. But I'm glad part-time bro came through like she said she will. It's morning in Tokyo, so there's a whole different thing going on over there. We in nighttime over here in Vegas, nighttime on the East Coast, like 10:18 over there, 7:18 over here. We came on, we talked about Thursday night's game. Buffalo kind of like messing up because, you know, against their own division, they got a bad record. They're 2 games behind New England. The only way to win that division is to beat New England out. If they tie, they're gonna lose the tiebreaker. So, you know, and not only that, you know, the deeper they put themselves in, the more they're gonna have to become road warriors in the playoffs. So, not that they can't handle it, but when your team ain't that strong and you can't stop the run, you don't want to be on the road, man. They will fucking tear you as a fucking new one, B. So, and Houston Texans, very, very big game. They started out bad, just like the Ravens. I think 1-5, 1-4. The Miko Ryan and company defense started to really get going, and they getting it going without C.J. Stroud, their old stud quarterback. I mean, Davis Mills been coming in. He's probably about 2-3-0 since he took over helm. So they balling now in Houston. They back in the playoff talk. Good for them. We covered that. We went to the games of the week. We gave y'all opinions, not free plays. I mean, we covered the Pittsburgh game. We covered the Green Bay game, the Cowboy game, the Colts game, the Rams game, and even the bum-ass Browns in Vegas. Covered through that. Ran through. We did the choose one and why, which I expect a lot of y'all to put your answers in. Like I said, guys, there's no wrong answers. So, I mean, what's the biggie? I mean, you say Jerome Bettis and I say Chuck Muncie, and so what? I make these specifically hard. Like I got a system that I do when I come up with these players. And not only that, the vision is everything. I watch these guys play, so I know their style of play. That's why I try to make them equivalent. Now, Puka Nacua and CD ain't equivalent, but they both big number guys, and they both big players for their teams. But Saquon McCaffrey, very similar. You know what I mean? Every Charles Smith, although Charles Smith more of a corner, every more of a safety, but they great defensive backs. Both of them is like Hall of Famers and beyond Hall of Famers, super Hall of Famers. Them guys is like
super Hall of Famers to me. They beyond Hall of Famers. They super dope. And like I said, there's no wrong answers, man. Like I said, also the Instagram, make sure y'all follow up on Instagram. A lot of you guys probably feel like y'all don't want to do Instagram. Y'all too old for it or whatever it may not be. Get your daughter to hook you up with it, to set you up in the account, because y'all missing a lot of good work I'm putting over there. I mean, I'm feeding them over there. I'm feeding them lovely. But like remixes I'm doing over there. I'm doing straight videos. I'm doing the thing on the gram, though. I can't hit them with the hour like I do here. Here I can drop an hour, hour and a half. I can't do that over there. Everything got to be quick over there. Quick, like on some in and out shit, like in and out. Like you heard, in and out burgers type shit. So what else can I cover? I mean, NFL season, you know, almost at that peak where we going to like the last quarter of it. I hate to see this go so quick. I love the NFL, and I hate waiting for it all fucking year. It gets really boring, you know, taking it away from the NBA and the MLB, but it just seems like they go through the motions, like, for part of the season. I don't want to watch sports people going through the motions while we betting money. And like one dude told me a while ago, he said, Al, you care more than them, because they lose, they still get their paycheck, they chilling. And if you're gambling, or if you're just watching the game, that's different. But if you got a wager on it and you lose money, yeah, you mad, because they making money regardless. Win or lose, they can lose 49-0 and they still get their paycheck. And we lose, we done. Like, we done for that day until we can make up and come back, which was beautiful about the game, that you can always come back. But salute to everybody. TGI Friday, no drinking and driving. Keep that in mind. And like I said earlier, and I'm gonna repeat myself, I know it's like, it's crisis for a lot of people. I mean, even I go through like certain shit that I think about, like, where I should be at, why I'm here. But at the end of the day, man, we healthy. Like I said, you got guys in prison that'll do anything for just to have like a month of freedom. Just a month to come out here and just eat Chinese food and make love to girls and get high. They just wish they could get 1 month of what we got for the rest of our life, as long as we don't throw it away. And then you got other people that are not healthy, that'll do anything to be healthy. So for a lot of people that think like, oh, I got to do this, man, I got to turn it up. And you turn it up, you do something that's going to get you 20 years, 25 years. Think about it. Think about what you surrendered. You got health, you got freedom. That's incredible, man. Don't lose that, man. Health and freedom, man. And I'm here to tell y'all, because I'm big bro. Like, start calling me big bro, because I'm in my 50s now. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a little nigga no more. I'm not young no more. But think deeply before you do anything stupid, because my wife got this favorite saying, and I always listen to it. It's that regret is always at the end. And I remember times when I did shit, and I'm sitting down in the pens, and I know I'm going to get like a 2-year off or something. I'm just like, damn, why I did that shit, man. Fuck. Then you see the CEOs laughing at you. There was one dude dancing, saying, I'm going out tonight while you motherfuckers in here smelling. I'm going to be having like 5 bitches. I remember he said it just like that. And I remember looking at him, and I was like, I got to stop playing myself. And that was it, man. Decision made, man. And if I did it, y'all youngins could do it, man. A lot of youngins still bugging out. I know what time it is. Get on the right track, man. That other shit is all delusional, short-lived. Live life, because like a couple old dudes said, life just goes like this, bro. And then you gone. That's it. Make the most of it, man. Al, your sports, man, the raw truth. Love y'all. I'm going to get to y'all back soon, man. Hold your head, man.